Deep sea mining is this idea of going to the seafloor where there's these precious metals, collecting them and using them in supply chains for like technology and clean energy. It's super expensive. Of course, you have to like go to the deep sea. It's super destructive to the deep sea because you're kind of like dragging things across the seafloor and time moves really slow in the deep sea. Everything's really old. Everything's long lived down there. It's really fragile and vulnerable. So it's really destructive. And then it's also not necessarily profitable or feasible. So it doesn't really make a lot of economic sense. This is a global conversation. So all these countries come together twice a year in Jamaica and they talk about the deep sea mining industry. They talk about regulations. They talk about when to do it. And about 30 countries have said, we just want to call for like a 10-year pause on that. We don't know enough. We don't know enough about the deep sea. We don't know enough about the industry. So that's just what people need to understand is it's happening. It's like moving slowly, but people are being cautionary. The US this year has decided to go outside that international governing body and just fast track it in the US. So they're trying to do it in the Pacific. The Pacific has like a lot of those metals. And so the reason why we prioritized that bill a few years ago was because when you have these big shipping vessels, they could, because it only bans in state waters. But if they mine like anywhere else in the Pacific, the bill has this provision in it where they can't use our ports. And so we just want to make sure that like, oh, if deep sea mining does happen in the Pacific, you can like never refuel or come to Hawaii to get gas or to facilitate this industry at all. So that was like the big win for that. It was a small bill. It's very unlikely deep sea mining would ever happen in state waters. The real win was that port inclusion. And then right now, as we speak, they're trying to mine the waters off American Samoa, which is a territory of the US. And that's the campaign. You asked about the campaigns, Natalie, that we're on right now. They're accepting federal public comment on it. So we're doing like a social media push at Future Swell with a bunch of people to encourage a bunch of opposition, like formally submitted opposition about why this is an issue. And we're working with community leaders on the ground in American Samoa who are also completely against this. The governor and the lieutenant governor were like, absolutely not. We do not want this. And then Trump and the Corporation Impossible Metals are like, let's do it. So we're just trying to be supportive. That's like another support role campaign.